and some fresh tofu. 欢迎, welcome. It is so nice to have you join me today. The Chinese first began using tofu around 200 BC when a Chinese chef was cooking pureed soybeans. Then they added a little something for flavoring. Wow! Bean curd tofu was born. In China, tofu is as important as meat and potato to the West. It is made fresh daily in thousands of tofu shops and restaurants in Asia. We've got lots to cook up here. But first, let us see how they make tofu in Toronto's Chinatown. The Kensington Market, which is really part of Toronto Chinatown, has been serving lots of different ethnic communities for years. Look at this wide array of flavors. Vietnamese, and they are Central American, Middle Eastern, Caribbean. This is truly a melting pot. In the middle of all these international flavors is a healthy taste of soybean products, an old-style tofu factory where they let me lend a hand. To make bean curds, you need soybeans, lots of them. They need to be cleaned and soaked overnight so that they are nice and plump, full of moisture. Then a vacuum takes them onto the hopper, and then the beans are then ground up and all the moisture is squeezed out of them. This is where we get soy milk. And what is left of the beans has other uses, sometimes for animal feed. Next, they heat the soy milk with steam. And after calcium sulfide is added, it cools down to a texture like soft custard. Put in a mold. Press out the liquid, and you have a big block. Cut it up. And there are chunks of tofu ready to go to the markets. Working in a tofu factory made me hungry. Fortunately, just a couple blocks away on Spadina Street, there is a restaurant specializing in tofu. Look at that. Like a tofu banquet, okay? Tofu soup with egg white and mushroom and shrimp. Golden fried crispy tofu. Very good. Steamed tofu with shrimp mousse. Egg precious tofu braised with seafood, served with broccoli. And of course, the tofu plate, they also make the rice noodle. So they make the rice noodle. This is the rice noodle with dry shrimp. This is rice noodle with elongated donut. You can see the donut right here. You see this? And this is some meal for 10 people, but I'm going to eat it by myself. Out in the mall, the 21st century Chinatown, they have more ways of serving tofu, and they make their own tofu in a much smaller space than we saw before. This is nice and round when it's dehydrated. When you rehydrate the soybeans, they return to the original shape. Look at this. Now, when fresh soybean, this is how it looks. Lying nice and elongated, it looks like a kidney bean shape. Then we're going to put in a grinder and grind it up, okay? And get the milk out of it. Because I have lactose intolerance. I cannot drink milk, so I'm going to have soybean milk. Let's try it out. Here at Yanwo, Mr. Lo serves a variety of delicious sweet tofu custards as snacks for all his customers. Sweet tofu custard. Look at that, beautiful. Tofu custard with fruit cocktail. Tofu custard with sweet glutinous rice. Tofu custard with colorful tapioca pearl with chia with soybean milk. particularly for those of you allergic to milk. Now, when you handle tofu or tofu, tofu is Japanese, tofu is Cantonese, and Mandarin is called tofu, okay? Now, when you put tofu on a plate, you notice that there's water coming out, so you got to drain the water, okay? Drain the water first. Otherwise, it's going to be too much water when you do stir fry. This is soft tofu. I slice it one up, and I'm going to very, very carefully slice, okay? Very carefully. Okay? Very carefully. Look at this. Very thin slices like this. Put it right over here. And then another thin slices. Put it right over here. Okay? Put it right over here. And then another thin slices. Put it right over here. Look at this. Very, very carefully. You see this? And another thin slices. Very carefully. You have all of these slices. And you put them, you stack them all up together. Like this. Okay? Very nice. And then you go. This is how you make shredded tofu, like this. And then you put them all over here, and then we're going to put it in our dish. Very, very carefully, okay? A lot of times people say, hey, I don't like tofu because it's tasteless. Hey, if you cook it properly, it is not only adding a lot of soy protein, good for you, but also very, very delicious. Just don't cut tofu too big when you do stir fry, okay? Here, I'm going to show you. I have some carrot here. I'm also julienne the carrot, okay? And then stack them all up, okay? And then go, julienne the carrot. Make sure your hand is tight. And then put all of this together. Now, I'm going to show you what we have here already. I'm going to put them all in here. Here, some wonderful soup stock. I'm going to put all of these ingredients here. Wood ear, Sichuan pickle, carrot, and cellophane noodle. Okay? We'll put right over here. I don't want to overcook the meat. Then you have some ground meat or use shredded meat. You can use beef or pork or chicken. Marinated with a tiny bit of cornstarch, tiny bit of salt, tiny bit of white pepper. That's all you need, okay? And then you also put in here, okay? You don't want to overcook them, okay? Now you put them all here. Make sure this is bring to a boil. This is a classic hot and sour soup from Sichuan. Look at this. Make sure you add the seasoning. Soy sauce. This is dark soy. Give you nice rich color. Okay? Vinegar is what makes it sour. Okay? Almost 3/4 cup. Some white peppers makes hot. Okay? Okay. And then, if you want to make it hotter, chili paste. Okay? Chili paste. And then, when this is cooking, make sure you stir them up and make sure you loosen up all of these. Okay? And then add the tofu in the last minute. I remember I have some leftover seafood. Now, this is a classic. I want to do a classic plus. That means I can add some extra things. And I have some wonderful seafood here left over. I don't know what to do with this. This is the best way to use up your leftover. A couple of pieces of shrimp. I butterfly. Open it up, scallop, slice it up. Also, add it all in. Look at this. Add them all in. So this is classic plus. Make sure. Now, I want to add some. What happened? You say, hey, I want to add some extra color. Hey, no problem. You live right close to Chinatown like me. I pick up all kind of vegetable. And this is some yellow chai and flowering chai. Okay? When you use yellow chai and flowering chai, make sure you rinse them in water first, okay? Okay? And then you trim the yellow chai, the stem of the yellow chai, the root part. You remove it, and then you cut into pieces like this, about 1 inch. Also throw it in to give color contrast, okay? It's very easy to do. Now, this is almost ready. And let me taste it, okay? And then we add the tofu in the last minute. You don't want to overcook the tofu.
Whoa, it's good, but need a little bit extra heat. So we squeeze the heat there. Make sure this should be good enough. This should be good enough. Whoa, this is great. And then I put the tofu. Everything is right here, the tofu. Oh, this is very healthy. And we thicken this up with cornstarch solution. Now, this is a lot of tofu to thicken up, okay? A lot of soup to thicken up, so I use a lot of these. Make sure to use a lot of these. This is beautiful. Look at the color, okay? Now, in the meantime, right before you serve, this is what you're doing. Make sure you bring it to a boil, and then you beat up an egg, okay? And also put it in. Use manpower, energy. Now, you see this? It's bubbling. This is hot and sour soup. Plus, classic plus. Whoa, put it right in the last minute. Then you have an egg flour drop. Just right. Look at this, beautiful. And I am going to serve this. Look at this, beautiful. I'm going to serve this. Now, this is a classic. Put a tiny bit of white pepper. This is how the Chinese restaurant do it. Put the whole thing in right here. This is a classic plus. Hot and sour egg flour soup. Soybean milk. Refreshing, delicious, and also very healthy, particularly for those of you who have lactose intolerance like me. Talking about tofu, or tofu. Whatever name you use, we have it all here. All the tofu start with soybean. Look at this. This is soybean, dry soybean, grown widely in Canada, US, and Australia. And oh, look at this. This is the actual soybean pod, the fresh soybean. This is the soybean pod. This is how they grow, okay? And then, of course, besides all of these, you got all kind of tofu that you can buy in Chinatown. Now, most of these are only available in Chinatown, so you come to Chinatown. Here, of course, this is the tofu that I used earlier. This is the soft tofu. Then they have regular firm tofu. This is the pressed tofu, a little bit firmer, okay? It bounces. You see that? It's just like a ping pong ball. And then, of course, you have the 5-flavor pressed tofu. This is already flavored 5 spice powder and dark soy. This is deep fried tofu puff. This is also deep fried tofu. And, of course, this is also another way you can buy soft tofu. This is tofu sheets that you can use it for wrapping a lot of dim sum items. And this is tofu stick, bean curd stick, okay? Ji juk. And this is the fermented tofu. And this is fermented tofu too, except this got red rice. Now, we are energized because of my soybean milk. And I'm going to show you how to cook an egg-flavored bean curd. This is very easy to do. I'm going to use all kind of ingredient, particular vegetable, to make a dish that you can prepare ahead of time and put in the fridge. This is yak long beans. I cut into little dice like this. This is how you save time. Cut it, and you cut it like this. You see, this is how you save time, so you don't have to do it one by one. And then I have some pressed tofu. And then I also have some 5-spice flavor pressed tofu. We put them all together, and I cut them all up, and then we put them all together, and we're going to cook. It doesn't take too long to cook. The great thing about this is, once you cook it, you can put it in the fridge, okay? In fact, this is very popular in northern China. Put a tiny bit of these. You put all of this stuff, put it right in here. Oh, this is how easy this is. It is so easy. Stir. Nice and color. Nice color. Put it down to a homemade soup stock. Vegetarian stock. You know? And then flavor. How about flavor? Tiny bit of soy sauce. Also made from soybeans. A tiny bit of pepper. And a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, because it's Sichuan style. So a lot of sesame seed oil. You want to add extra flavor. How about a tiny bit of Jinjiang vinegar, 镇江節醋. And then, of course, some hoisin sauce or sweet bean paste, fermented bean paste. Oh, this is it. 豆瓣酱 means hot chili bean paste. put it right over here, okay? Tiny bit of sugar. You know what? This dish is almost ready. It is so easy to do. Everybody can do it. Then towards the end, you thicken this up a little bit. Wow, look at this. Slightly thicken this up. Always stir where the boiling liquid is. And then towards the end, whoa, whoa. Look at that, just the right amount of sauce. That's why you call egg treasure bát bổ dương, okay? Put the nuts right in here. Look at this. You know what? This dish is ready. I'm gonna take it over here and serve these right over here. Wake, hey, done. You put this right over here. Look at this. This is how easy this dish is. You know what? In no time, I'm again energized. Egg flavor bean curd. I'm making a thin pancake for my next dish, peanut tofu pancake. Oh, this is a very innovative dish because it's like, it is a dessert, but it's very healthy, low in calorie, low in fat. Okay, let's see. I hope the other side is beautiful. Hey, perfect. The other side is really nice. Look at this. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then I'm going to let it sit here until the other side is also golden brown. I'm going to show you. First step, you get some tofu that you buy, regular or firm tofu. When you buy package like this, look at this. They got water inside. Look at this. You got to drain the water out. And then you take one of these pieces and you crumble this with your hand. Put it inside this bag. Crumble this, okay? And then you squeeze the water out with this cheesecloth. If you don't have a cheesecloth bag like this, hey, no problem. Get one of these. That's all you need. Regular cheesecloth. Squeeze the water out. Very nice. Squeeze the water out. And then you don't need any of these anymore, right? Then you use a spoon. Scoop one of these. Look at this. It is nice and crumble. Look at this. And then you scoop tofu right in here. Already get rid of the water. And then you put all the other ingredients in here. Put some chopped nuts. This is walnut or macadamia nut. Put some sugar. Not much because it's a nice dessert. We also have chopped water chestnut and candied ginger and candied papaya and candied mango and candied winter melon. And this is going to be the filling for my peanut or nut of all kind pancake, okay? Then we'll show you how to make the batter for our pancake. Here I have some flour and I put some water, okay? I put some egg, mix them all up, okay? Mix them all up. Make sure you have enough, okay? Make sure you have enough. Mix them all up. Add some milk. Give that nice, wonderful texture. Make sure. Then I'm going to flip. Make sure you don't want to burn this and flip this. You know what? The great thing about this is so wonderful. It slides right out of here. Look at this. Slide right out of here. That's another one. Of course, we have so much time. Might as well make another one. Oh, this is very nice. Just enough to coat it. Just find the right size of pan so just coat the entire surface, okay? And in the meantime, we'll put some extra milk. Stir this. Make sure they are light batter, okay? Light batter. Don't beat it too much. Just mix it well. Okay, this is going to be very, very nice. Just the right consistency. So you can use this and add it to our mixture. So you can make a lot of them for a lot of people. Your neighbors, your family, everybody. Look at this. Make sure. Oh, beautiful. And that's all we have to do. Make sure this is all ready, okay? In the meantime, this is another one. I'm going to show you how to fold this whole thing, okay? Here, you have a pancake. Make a whole bunch of these and cover up with plastic wrap. Then you use this. Look at this. One. This is all the fruits. You got the tofu, you got all the fruit. If you like, Hey, you have a sweet tooth? Hey, no problem. More sugar, more nuts, okay? As I said, you can use peanut, you can use almond, you can use macadamia nut, and all you have to do is fold it in like this. Fold it in, fold it tight, just like a little bedding, okay? And then, to make it look nice, all you have to do is cut this in half. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. This is absolutely beautiful. It is light and it's healthy. If you want, you can trim this a little bit and trim this a little bit, and it's very easy to do, okay? This is going to put it over here. In the meantime, if you love tofu, we have some soft tofu here, okay? And put it over here, and have some mango. We'll make mango shake, mango tofu shake. Well, look at this, very easy. When it's done, you take it out. I want to show you, this is such a healthy drink. Very nice, healthy drink. Look at this. This is so good, so wonderful. You know what? This is another one which is also beautiful and golden brown. And make sure this is nice. And as I said, I want to cook enough for everybody, okay? So, whoa, hey, look at this. I want to cook enough for everybody. And this is another piece for you. And everybody can enjoy. Look at this. Wow, hey, peanut tofu pancakes. You could eat this for breakfast and dessert. And this tofu dish is low in fat and is so healthy and refreshing. You can eat it twice as much. I hope you have fun today. And that you have more fun in making these dishes on your own. Remember, if Yan can cook tofu, so can you. 再见.